going on, guys? If you landed on this video, you might be trying to get some more views on your videos that you post on your YouTube channel. Hey, my name is Jay Yudlowski, and on my channel I talk a lot about DaVinci Resolve and video editing, but I'm also sharing tips and my journey here on YouTube as far as things that work, things that don't work, things that help me get views, different ways to do the back-end stuff for YouTube, because there's so much that goes into it. And when you're starting to just learn all this stuff, you know, it's like kind of like, where do you start, you know? Or how do I know what to do for this or that? One of the things I kind of wanted to talk about here was how you can get more views on your channel. So over the years of doing YouTube here, I've had a lot of people, you know, comment and just ask questions about how do I grow my YouTube channel and that kind of stuff. And one of the things that I notice is that you might have some people that like have been making videos for a couple of years and you only have, say, 300 subscribers. And you're trying different things and you're like, how come I can't grow? I can't get any subscribers. I can't get anybody to view my videos. What's going on? I'm trying all these things, but nothing's working. So I wanted to share a little observation, I guess you could say, that I noticed as I've been kind of looking through people's channels throughout the fall of 2020 here, and even before that too. But I noticed that the people who have been making videos for a while, but you don't have a lot of views, you don't have a lot of subscribers, one reason I think that is because you're not making the videos come up in search. So you got to think about this. When you're starting your YouTube channel, you have no views, no subscribers, right? How is YouTube going to know that your videos are good and they should show it to people? So when you start out, YouTube's not going to say, hey, this guy must be good or this girl must be good. Let's just put their stuff out there and show it to millions of people. It's not going to happen. So how you have to start to get some traction on your channel is by using things that'll come up in search. So how do you do that? Well, that includes things like tags. There's some talk out there that maybe tags don't matter so much in YouTube, but I think they give you the option to put them in there, so you might as well use them. So you want to know, what are people looking for in your topic? You know, maybe you make motorcycle videos, or maybe you make DaVinci Resolve videos, or whatever it is you make. What are people searching for? And how do you figure that out? Well, think about it. What might you search for, right? If you're looking for a video on that topic, what are you searching for? So that's where one place that you can start. There's tools out there like Tubebuddy, and I made videos on that can help you with things that come up easily in search for a particular topic and how it relates to your channel. But I'm going to talk about just a few things here that are free, although you can get Tubebuddy for free. Link in the description below. You can go check that out. But you can do these other things for free and kind of give you an idea of what people might be searching for in your given topic. But you want to come up in search somehow, because when YouTube doesn't know you, they don't know your videos, nobody's watching it, so they think nobody wants to watch it. You have to have a way to get your videos found, and that way is through search. Remember, YouTube is, the second largest search engine next to Google, and Google owns YouTube. So if you can figure out how to have your videos come up in searches on Google as well as on YouTube, then you're going to start to get some traction, get some views, and you do this over time, and over time, you add the tags, you know, you add keywords in your titles, and that kind of stuff. Over time, this stuff starts to pick up and starts to get going, and it's like a snowball. Once it starts going, it'll grow more and more and more. And that's what I've seen on my channel. So let's just jump on YouTube real quick. And I got a few quick tips on how you can see what people are searching for. All right, so here we are on the main page of YouTube. And I've opened an incognito window, so it's not going to show any of my recommendations. And this is what I would do. So I'm in Google Chrome here. And, you know, if you're logged in, maybe log out. But what you want to do is just come to the search bar and you can just start to type in whatever you might be looking for. So I don't know, what could I search for? How about, I want to know maybe best microphones for YouTube. So if I type in best microphones for, and you see it already starts to auto-populate things. And what's really cool is that as it auto-populates, the things at the top are the things that people are searching for. So let's say maybe you're searching for, how do I rotate tires on a car? Well, I'm going to start to type it in the search bar here, how to rotate tires. And then you're going to see it's going to auto-populate stuff, how to rotate tires on a car, how to rotate tires on a truck, rotate tires at home. And all these things are what people are searching for. So you don't even need a special tool to have these things come up. So for example, if you're making a video to tell people how to rotate their tires on a car, you want to look at this and see, what are people searching for? And granted, you might have no views, you might have no subscribers, but you want to have words and keywords and tags that people are searching for. And like I said, over time, it'll start to get a little bit of traction. I mean, obviously it depends on what you're doing. The more saturated, you know, the particular topic is that you're working on, the harder it is going to be to get traction. So that's a great way to get started looking for, you know, keywords and how to tag your video in ways that people might be searching for your particular topic. There are some other great tools that are free plugins for Google Chrome that I've used in the past that help you see what other people tag their videos. So you got to think about it this way, that pretty much anything you make, it's already out there somewhere. Somebody's already made it. And, maybe their delivery is a little bit different, but pretty much anything you want to know or look for the most part, is already out there on the web or on YouTube. So what you can do is find videos or blog posts or whatever of people who already covered that topic and see what they used as tags. And one of the ways you can do that is on YouTube by using Tubebuddy. When you go to any video and you have Tubebuddy loaded up in Google Chrome, it's going to show you how that video was tagged. So let's take a look at that real quick. So here we are on one of my videos, and I do have Tubebuddy loaded up in Google Chrome here, and you can get it for free and try the free version, see how that works out for you. And link in the description below if you want to try it out. But if I look on the side here, it says Videolytics, and it's got all kinds of information. And when I come down here, you can see it says tags. So these are all the tags that I typically use for my videos. And again, it's going to change based on the video, but I've got a bunch of them that I use for all my videos. That way, a lot of the terms are out there related to my page, stuff people are searching for, and it helps come up in search on Google. So if you look right here, these are all the tags that I've used on this particular video to help it get seen. And you can also come down here and show search rankings. And then it's going to pop up a little number here, and it's going to tell you, how well that search term is for your channel and the things that, you think people might be looking for when they're trying to find a video like this. There are also other extensions you can use here in Google Chrome. There's one called vidIQ, which is very similar to Tubebuddy. It's going to give you a lot of the same information, show you what people tag their videos, and it works on any video on YouTube. But basically, just go to the Google Chrome, search for the extensions, and look for extensions that will tell you keywords. And I'll go ahead and check that out and leave a link in the description below to some of them. You can go check that out if you're interested. But that's going to give you an idea of what other people use as tags on videos that are doing well. So you can incorporate some of those tags into your videos. All right, so you're thinking, okay, so I figure out what tags or what words people might be searching for. How do I add that to my video? Maybe you're not sure how to do that. Let's jump back to YouTube Studio here, and I'm going to show you how to add in those keywords on your videos, so that way, hopefully, they come up in search for you. Let's check it out. All right, so here we are on my YouTube Studio, and I'm just on the content page here, and these are all the videos that I've uploaded. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick this first one. I'm going to hit Details, and when I come to Details, you've got all the different information that you could put in here for your videos. And if you scroll down, you're going to see this section right here, Tags. Sometimes you need to expand or say show more info or show more details or something like that. It says, in order to see where the tags go. And I know when you first upload your video on YouTube, there's going to be an option, I think it's on the first screen, where it says more options. You're going to have to click that. It'll drop down a menu where you can put in the tags right when you upload your video if you want to. But if not, this is where you would get to it after you've already uploaded your video. And one of the great things about Tubebuddy, and I think vidIQ works very similarly, is that once you put in your keywords, you can scroll down and it gives you recommended tags. You can put in just a few keywords, and then it's going to suggest a whole bunch of stuff for you by relevance. You can sort it by keyword score, which is how well is that keyword for this video and your channel. So that is super helpful in just helping you figure out what keywords should I use and how should I tag this video. So I do that for every video. Every video gets tagged, and you want to have whatever the main keyword for your video is. You want to have that in your tags, but you also want to have that in your title if you can, as well as the first sentence or two of your description, because all these things work together, and that's kind of how Google search works. It looks for these different things, and even if you say it in your video, Google knows what you're saying in your video. So it's going to find and correlate all these keywords together, and that's just going to help you get found in search. I know it sounds complicated, it's confusing, but you got to keep in mind, just start putting the tags in there, at least as a starting point. And I think that's just going to help generate some traffic to your video just by coming up in search on Google or here on YouTube. Now, when it comes to the tags and the keywords, you also want to have them on your channel as a whole, because how am I going to know what your channel's about if I'm just searching on Google? Maybe you haven't been using tags and keywords and stuff like that. How do I know, or how does YouTube actually know, not me, right? How does YouTube know what your channel's about? Well, you have the option to set overall general tags for your whole channel. So for me, for example, I'm going to use DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to use YouTube tips, maybe photography or gear or something like that. Kind of big overall ideas of keywords or things people might search for or they might find on your channel. So how do you know how to do that, and where is it? Back to YouTube Studio we go. So in YouTube Studio here, you can be on your main page or wherever. You want to come down here to Settings. Go ahead and click on that. And then you want to come over to Channel. Now under Channel here, you have keywords. So if I scroll down, these are the keywords that represent my channel. And maybe I need to update them. I'm not sure. Probably should take a look at that. But these are the keywords of the big idea of what is my channel about? What are people going to come to my channel for? What are they going to find here? If they were searching for something, what are they searching for? And what kind of words might I put in here that would make my channel pop up when somebody's looking for something? So these are super important to put in here because it just gives YouTube more information about your channel, what's it about, and it just makes it more easily found when it comes to search. All right, guys, so that's just my kind of thoughts and observations that I've seen from people who have been posting a lot of videos, and maybe you're just not getting traction on your channel. You got to be able to be found in search because that's how you got to get started. It's how it gets the ball rolling, and using the keywords and the tags and, putting some of those tags and keywords in your titles and descriptions, all that plays together in helping your videos get found in search. Remember, Google owns YouTube. Google's the biggest search engine in the world. YouTube is next right behind that. And YouTube is primarily a search platform. That's how people find stuff. When you're searching for something, you type it in, what am I looking for, right? So how are your videos going to come up? If they're not tagged good and there's no way of YouTube knowing what's in your video or what's on your channel, there's no way it's going to come up in search. So I really recommend that you take a look at the tags and the keywords and start adding them into your video because that's what's going to help it get found in search. I would even say go back to your old videos. If you've got a lot on your channel, but you don't have a lot of views, you don't have a lot of subs, go back to those old videos and start putting in some tags or some keywords and just kind of see what happens. I mean, if they're not getting any views, what do you got to lose, right? You spend a little time, go back, throw in some tags and stuff. Maybe it'll start to come up in search. And I mean, it is important that when your video first launches that it does get some traction right off the bat. But you know what? You got to start somewhere and you just got to start putting these pieces together because when it comes to YouTube, making videos, getting views, getting subs, there's a ton of pieces everywhere. There's all these things. I mean, I'm still learning stuff all the time. I think we all are, right? And it's how do you put all these pieces together so that your videos can get found by the people who are looking for them, right? So I hope you guys found this video helpful in just sharing this observation that I found. And I'd really be curious to hear that if you guys try this, you start adding in your tags, keywords, and that kind of stuff, do you start getting more views? Does it start to bring in more subs? So leave a comment down below, share your experience. I think it would be good for me to hear as well as anybody else watching to know that, anybody can grow a channel here. It's just putting all these pieces together. Heck, I didn't think I could grow anything, and here we are around 25,000 subscribers. Awesome. I got big goals for next year, which we'll talk about in another video. But I think if you implement some of these ideas with the tags and the keywords on your videos here in 2021, I really think it's going to help grow your channel. So if you guys found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that little bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Peace!